Okay, this is going to be a quick overview of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, the new version that just came out. And what I want to look at in this particular case is the tutorial section. When we talk about building sections into our game design, the lecture I posted indicated that you divide the sections up, and you document what the section is, the purpose, the input features or the input from the player starting the section, the outcomes, the things that are going to happen, and so forth. So for this tutorial section, what you would do is you would indicate what we just listed. So this is a tutorial section. The player coming in needs to learn how to move, how to explore, a little bit about the game story, how to do, basic mechanics, and so forth. So the goal of this section is to teach enough so the player can get started. The next section is going to be when the player arrives at Havana and then starts engaging in various adventures. So this is a highly scripted set of things that the game wants the player to do. And they're listed. The designers made specific choices about what they want the player to learn, how they want the player to act, and so forth. So what I want to do is just run through this real quickly. And I'm not so much concerned about gameplay, but what the game, the purpose of the section. So I want to look at what the game is going to show us what to do and how it's going to lead us in those particular directions. So let me do a resume and we'll move forward. So once we get a cutscene, set the environment. All right, so this is our protagonist, player, character. All right, so the first thing it's going to have us do.
Man the cannons!
All right, so I need to get, again, they highlight what it wants me to do.
Dead! Someone take the wheel!
All right. Now, the goal here is sink enemy ships. So what I have to do is right mouse to aim, left mouse to attack. So this is going to be the basic ship mechanic. Out of range. Let's go back here. There we go. Okay, so that was real simple. It just gave us a real basic tutorial on ship combat.
Douse the flames! Get in there, you mongrel!
Now we're going to have a cutscene on the assassin that we're going to deal with later. And we go overboard, and now we have a background cutscene.
Is it dangerous? Edward? Privateering, is it dangerous?
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Why not sail with the King's Navy, earn a proper wage, sail under gentlemen?
Sod the Navy's gentlemen. For every shilling I'd earn, the captain gets 600. That's no way to earn a fortune.
We don't need a fortune.
It's not about need, Caroline. I want food that don't make me sick. I want walls that hold back the wind. I want a decent life.
How long would you be gone with these privateers?
A year, I reckon. 2 at the most.
All right. No more than 2. Promise me.
Sod it!
Okay, so now we're going to get some diving mechanics. Notice control. So it's going to force me to dive under this stuff. And then it gives me the indicator where it wants me to go. So
Was it good for you as well?
Havana. I must get to Havana.
Well, I'll just build us another ship, will I?
I can pay you. Isn't that the sound you pirates like best? 100 escudos.
Keep talking.
Will you or won't you?
You don't have that gold on you now, do you?
Bloody fucking pirates!
I'm on to you, Snakesby!
okay, now we're going to have movement, sprint, left shift.
Come on, mate. We're off to a bad start. We could work together on this.
Okay, it's going to give me a path in the environment to kind of figure out which way to go. Again, this is going to...
It's 100 leagues or more to Havana. Will you walk that distance?
Okay, now they're going to give me an on-screen tutorial. Hold the space to parkour. All right, so climb. Now, part of this is exploration, so actually I can go off the path, maybe. Ah, here we go. Loot. Loot. Oh, I get some money. That's great. Notice how they've done the level design here. They give me an easy way to get back on the path. Good. Quite a bit of money. That's great. And again, notice how they have loot around here to pick up extra money. So again, this is part of the exploration mechanic. Let's see, which way? All right, now this is one of the mechanics or systems in Assassin's Creed. I have a high place, and I do the E to synchronize, which shows me how to use the world map. So notice the mechanics it's already teaching me. And then it gives me a prompt for the world map. So it's already giving me a lot of things I'm going to use later in the game. Now we do our
Keep your distance!
again, another typical Assassin's Creed. And again, I can explore some more if I want to. And let's see if we can go this way. All right, there we go.
Git. Where's he running to?
Okay, again, what I would do, they give me a marker so I know where to go. But the other thing is they're putting this stuff around, so they kind of want me to explore a little bit. And again, this is going to be one of the mechanics of the game. So I can, I thought I saw a prompt here. Oh well. Oh yeah, there it is. So let's go over here. So it's already given me, here we go. Okay, I got some wine. That's nice. Now I need to find my way back. And it should be this way. Okay, so they're giving me a direction to go. Let's go this way. And what do we got? Some more loot. Okay, good. Alright, so he's somewhere in that direction. Alright, let's go this way. So, notice the parkour is fairly There we go. All right, so all of this is part of the mechanics and the systems that we're going to run into
Forget what
later.
I said. We can start over.
All right, let's do inventory. And here's our weapon. Here's our... So materials, trade goods. Now I think C. Okay, that's not active yet. Okay.
This one vanishes into shadow.
All right. Now let's pause a minute. There's a lot of different paths to this particular location. They designed the level. Again, levels are not sections. They designed the level so there are multiple ways for the player to follow the path to this location. There were some ways to limit the player so you don't want them wandering all over the map at this point. So you funnel the player into this position, and from here you go through the rest of the scene. So let's go through the rest of the scene here.
And now we've drawn swords, mate. I'm beginning to think you're not keen on my aid.
My business bears greater purpose than a thief like you could comprehend.
Okay,
I warned you.
so
Why the ill temper? Hiding
Let's-
something?
lock onto the enemy. Left attack.
We don't have to fight. Let's make a deal.
Q is block.
That looks painful.
Die, you leech!
Q to perfect parry. And then breaks defenses for a takedown. And then the takedown. Okay, so the combat mechanic is fairly straightforward, not real complicated, but the tutorial gives me all of that. Okay, now we're going to do some of the narrative presentation for the player. So I already know I'm a pirate. My ship was blown up. This guy was part of it. Don't know anything else.
Senor Duncan Walpole, I accept your most generous offer and await your arrival with eagerness. If you truly possess the information we desire, we have the means to reward you handsomely. Though I will not know your face by sight, I believe I can recognize the costume made infamous by your secret order. Therefore, come to Havana in haste, and trust that you shall be welcomed as a brother. Su más humilde servidor, el gobernador Laureano Torres y Ayala.
Mr. Walpole, let's collect your reward.
Okay. So, we're back in control. If we look at the map, it will show us where we want to go. Gives us... Now notice, it's showing a treasure map if I took a different direction. So this is already giving us, and I'm not going to go through all this, but you could follow the path here, pick that, you can find a treasure map. Here's another chest, I can explore that direction. So it's already given me some of the mechanics. I'm not going to do all this, I'm just going to go straight through. So this is where I need to go. Okay, main quest.
Now to find my way off this bleeding rock.
All right, so
That schooner
another...
do me just fine. If only I can preserve some of its crew.
synchronize, and again, it gives us okay, so it's given us a couple of things here. Let's where are we anyway? Okay. So there's a treasure map here, or no, a chest here, I believe. There it is. And I got a diamond trinket. Okay. Let's go this way. Now I think C is crouch. So here we have the stealth stuff. So what we need to do is use stealth to take these guys out.
Sorry, Houston. No, our destination is Havana. I'm just a merchant.
Okay, notice, let's do a takedown.
Attack, lad! I'll make short work of you!
Oh, come on. Hey, come on. And then the takedown. Oops. All right, loot. All right, so again, carry mechanic. Let's dump him in here. Where's the other guy? Loot. Carrying. Again, this is all key mechanics. Okay, these guys didn't notice, so let's stealth a bit. Okay, so I got one there, I got one there. Now, they conveniently kind of turn their back. Okay, F is knockout. Okay. Let's get the other guys. Let's get him. And
I'll have your liver out, mate.
all right, so loot this guy.
By God's grace, sir, you saved me. A profusion of thanks.
Is that yours?
It is my vessel, yes. But here lies its poor captain, and I have no art for sailing.
I can pilot her myself, no mind.
You don't mean to abscond with my ship, do you?
I'm Duncan. What's your name, friend?
Steed Bonnet.
Well, Mr. Bonnet, let this stay twixt us. But I'm on a secret errand for His Majesty the King, God save him, and I must get to Havana with speed.
Ah, that is a relief, sir. Havana is also my destination. Our ways lie together.
Natural allies, then.
You put me at ease, sir. To think I took you for a pirate when you first appeared.
Did you?
Yes. You have uncommon way of handling yourself. Quick and easy, if I may say. Gave me quite a fright. But all things considered, I think it's turned out to be a rather fortuitous day, hasn't it? Lacking a rowboat, I'm afraid we'll have to swim to my ship.
Hardly the worst thing to happen.
Okay. So now the last part of this tutorial is getting on the ship and then steering out of the bay. So let's shift.
It was no thanks to you lot that I'm back. You can thank Duncan here. Welcome aboard, Duncan. She's a modest schooner, but well suited to my purpose, trafficking cargo from my plantation and such.
She'll do fine.
If you are so inclined, you may steer her yourself. My helmsman and quartermaster were among those killed.
Okay. Now we're going to have some ship navigation.
Ready yourselves, lads. The Spanish Navy hunts in packs, and we make for Havana.
Ahoy!
So W to raise sails, S
Has a
to
good
lower,
feel.
which is going to be
We'll first
part of
strike to
the
half sail to get ourselves
basically
moving.
driving mechanic.
Ah, there's a tug of the wind at my hair. I find a bracing comfort in the feel and smell of the ocean. The raw stink of possibility.
That's a top way of seeing it, mate.
So we need to get out of the bay. Again, another small tutorial. The environment is really well done. They redid all of that. Oops.
There's a strong wind now. Let's strike to full, shall we?
Okay, W again to raise the sails.
We've really opened it up now.
All right, now we're going to Havana. So let's do a map here. Here's Havana. So this is where we're going. And what it will do, it shows us where we can go, but we're going to cutscene out to this one. So
Oh, what a magnificent creature.
and we have a nice, and now we're into Havana.
You're a
More
natural
story.
sailor, Duncan.
I did a decent trick at the helm some time ago. 2 years before the mast as a privateer.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say. So full of adventure. How marvelous.
I've seen my share of strangeness, aye.
And we're in Havana. Beautiful game. Looks great.
Lively Havana. I'd been here once before. It was a truly awful pleasure.
So Havana,
See
Cuba,
someone you know?
1715.
No, just putting on a friendly face. I shouldn't want to be mistaken for a pirate again.
Right. Flash rogue like yourself must be cautious.
Yeah. It's mad to think Spain and England were at war 2 years ago, isn't it? Here I am, bartering with Spaniards like they were my cousins. Something wrong, Duncan?
No, it's nothing. Sand in my hampers. So where's the best squad in town? I'm dying for a quick kip. Or a siesta, should I say.
I'm just headed to a public house now to meet some merchants. I could show you the way.
Well, lead on.
All right. So now
We'll
we're
carry a bit
into
while I
the
conduct my
Havana
meeting.
section.
It'd be a great relief to have a man of your stature nearby in case of a misunderstanding.
I can hang about.
All right, so let's end it there. The sections, and we may come back and I'll do a video of the Havana section later, but you see how they divided this into sections. The initial section, the tutorial, they outlined the purpose, the outcomes, and you can see all the outcomes of various mechanics we want the player to learn, how many resources we want to make them find. Again, they may just zip through and not open any chest or find any gold. They could stay around, find the treasure map. So there's other things to do on the initial island. But the design of this was, again, linear. The level design was how they laid out the jungle and the paths through the jungle, what elements they put in, the huts, the way the player could go, various paths to the same outcome. So that's all level design. The section design was the entire area, including the purpose, the mechanics you want to teach, and so forth. Okay, again, I may do another one of these on the Havana section, but fun game. This is an old, I think it's 2013. I played the original years and years ago. Fun game. The revised version is a lot of fun. So yeah, this is a fun game, and it's an adventure game, combat, exploration, relationships, and so forth.